Hi everyone, it's Ashley. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm here to share my hygiene, body care, beauty, etc. empties for the month of February. I feel like I don't have too many, but also I feel like a week ago or like a week and a half ago, I looked into my bin and I had like 3 things in it. So I really feel like over the past week and a half, I've really crushed it and added a ton of things to this basket compared to where it was. But there's maybe like 15 items here. There's not much. I didn't do as well. I feel like this, like any, the non-home fragrance items for my empties, it's always less just because it's way easier for me to change my wax every day or light a candle versus like use up all these makeup items, etc. I just feel like usage, it's just so much more realistic to use up home fragrance, but I feel like it's really nice to talk about these other things I use up too. So let's get into it. I'm gonna start kind of with skincare, work my way through body and like all the other things. So only ones, no beauty for the month. Really sad about that, but maybe next month we'll get back to it. For skincare, I only have one, which is the e.l.f. Holy Hydration Face Cream. This is the fragrance-free version. I really, really like this stuff. I don't love the packaging. You just like dip your fingers in there. But I bought this device that hasn't come yet off Amazon that's supposed to be like a refillable version of the like pump, like airless pump, like you like pump it down and it comes out the top. It's supposed to be one of those. And I have more of this. And I'm just gonna see if that comes and then I'm gonna try it with this and see if I like it better. Because I like this product. I just don't love scraping my hands in there every day. Like, I'll be honest, I do feel like things that come out of like tubes or like, I just feel like they're more hygienic if you don't have to stick your fingers in them repeatedly. So I saw somebody share that and I was like, ooh, I like that. I want to try it. So I'm going to test out that device when it comes in on Amazon. And I'm probably going to share some of the things I got in that Amazon haul with you guys because I think I got some fun stuff in there. Some businessy stuff, but some fun stuff like that, which I feel like could be useful to other people. So finished that. Love this. And then I also finished up a Bath & Body Works body cream and coconut palm. This is super old. It's from 2020. It's from it was manufactured on the 30th day of 2020. She's old. She's like over 3 years old. So nice. Completely, like, definitely not yellow yet, and so nice. I really love this. I don't even know if these had notes, this line, because it was supposed to just be like coconut and palm, whatever that is, but it basically, none of this line had notes. It was supposed to just be like the coconut line. I freaking loved this line. It was my favorite. It was so good. So glad I finished that, and it was super nice to use. And then I finished 5 perfumes. And before you're like, whoa, you're a wizard, how'd you do that? They're all minis. So I really, I've honestly just been like going through my perfume collection and just like trying every single scent I own. It's just like, I feel like I don't have a good enough handle on what all the scents are. And I was like, what better way to get a handle on them than to just literally test every single one of them. So some of these minis were like almost empty. And so when it came to my day to use those, I just finished them. So let's chat about them, shall we? First, I used up the Ariana Grande Thank You Next. This was just a little mini of this. This I used over a couple days, but it didn't take me long to use it. I believe I paired it with the Pink Chiffon body spray from Bath & Body Works, and I liked it so much more. This, to me, it's very coconut forward, and I feel like something in it almost gives it, like, it just gives it a weird note. I'm not sure what. But I feel like pairing it with the Pink Chiffon made it like a very sweet coconut, and I actually enjoyed it way more that way. I have so much Thank You Next, and it's not my favorite fragrance. I do find, though, if I don't use it back-to-back days, I don't mind it as much. I feel like when I start to use this every single day, I kind of start to get sick of it. So glad I finished up one. I have another one of these and I have a travel spray of it, which isn't that much, but because I don't love it, it seems like a lot. So super glad to be done with that. That was loud, sorry. Jemmy woke up. And then I finished a Chaoli. Oh, this is the Eden Juicy Apple. This is so good, you guys. I literally already have bought the travel spray. This is like a version of Cloud, like that type of scent. Like you guys all know what I'm talking about, but with apple. So bomb. It's so good. I loved it. I literally used it and I was like, okay, I have to rebuy this. Like I absolutely freaking love it. So I instantly rebought it. So that's Chaoli Eden Juicy Apple, I think is how you say that. So good. And then I finished 3 dime perfumes. I've been filming way too long today, as you can tell. My favorite of these, which I actually have a full size of, is 7 Summers. So if you guys don't know, Dime is like a clean beauty brand and they have fragrances. You can now actually buy these at Ulta, and you can get some Dime fragrances through your Scentbird subscription if you would like to do that as well. But I bought the sampler pack because I wanted to try them all, but I do actually own the full size of 7 Summers. This is definitely my favorite. It's like a dupe of Cloud. Like it's like that DNA, and that's probably why I love it so much. The other 2 I finished were I Love Your Smell Baby, which is ILYSB, but that's what it stands for. This one, I feel like it smells like something I've owned, but I don't know what. It's also, it's very strong. It's a little powdery. I think I don't love this one because it is a little powdery. Also, the day I wore this, I worked from home that day, and by the end of the day, I was starting to like get a headache. It was just starting to bother me. I think it's just a little bit too much, and it just has a lot of like a powdery note. It kind of reminds me of like Sophisticated Woman, but just a little bit too much powder. So there's that one. Definitely recommend getting the like sampler of these fragrances if you're interested. And then Lovely Dreams is the last one I finished of these minis. This one also reminds me of another perfume. I don't know if these perfumes are supposed to be like dupe perfumes, but they kind of give me that impression that they are. This one, once again, reminds me of something, but this is more like girly, a little bit more daytime, could go into the nighttime though. Definitely like strong. I feel like I just personally prefer 7 Summers because it's like that cloud type of scent, and I know when I can wear that. I feel like those other 2 are just such a mixed bag where like it's a little bit too cold, it's a little bit too warm, it's daytime and I have a headache, and like I just feel like I don't love them as much as I love 7 Summers. And then the other one, their like newest one, I also own that in the full size, which is like pretty sure it's definitely in another language, but I think it's pronounced Don LeBois. I don't speak like any other language than English, but I think that's how you pronounce it. That one is supposed to be like a Baccarat Rouge 540 dupe. Also love that one. It smells really good. So those are my 2 faves from Dime. The others just don't love. So finished some pocket bags. I finished up the Fall Citrus Harvest. This new phone of mine just doesn't focus when you put things close to it. It's so frustrating. Fall Citrus Harvest, I was getting like way over this one. Like the beginning of February, I'm like, this is too fall. Like it's spiced apple. I just was like, I'm over it. And then Corey happened to tell me that he had this pocket bag in his backpack, and he was like, yeah, it's been empty for like years. I need a refill. And I was like, why didn't you tell me? It's the Aromatherapy Stress Relief Eucalyptus and Spearmint. It's from 2020. It's probably been empty. He's like, it's been empty for at least a year. So I replaced it for him with Crisp Morning Air, I'm pretty sure. I didn't count this in my empties on my spreadsheet because, like I said, he said it's been finished for years. And then I finished 2 hand soaps. So I finished up a Scentsy Perfect Peppermint. This is one of 3 Perfect Peppermint hand soaps I have. So super glad to be done with one. I'm a little bit over the Perfect Peppermint, but I'm so close to just being done with all my hand soaps in that scent and in this style that I'm just pushing through. But I'm just getting to the point where I'm like, I need something else. So... And then I have these soaps at work, so it gives me a little bit of variety. This is Bath & Body Works Boardwalk Vanilla Cone. We went through this soap like lightning speed. It was so fast. I feel like how we went through this soap. I will say we had another gal start at work, and I have this in the women's bathroom. So I don't know if that's like we have one more person using the restroom on a daily basis. That could obviously factor into some of this. And I do feel like these gel soaps just go a lot faster than the foaming ones because of their formula. They're the same fluid ounces, but I feel like the foaming doesn't pump as much out per, like, it foams the solution in there. So basically it doesn't use as much as this, I feel like. So we went through this really fast. The notes are marshmallow fluff, vanilla bean, and creamy caramel. I have this also in a foaming soap that we'll be using next. We're currently using the vanilla cloud. So using these at work is definitely a nice like break between the ones I use at home. But yeah, went through 2 and I'm really happy about that because these are definitely like older. This is from mid 2021, and then this is probably the 2021 winter collection from Scentsy, maybe. So they're definitely older. Okay, then we also finished 2 dish soaps. So I finished off the Cloudberry Dreams, and this, we didn't fully use 2 dish soaps in a month. Like, no, we didn't. This was literally under the sink and almost gone. So I literally just took what was left in it and refilled like our little dish scrubber thing. That's how little was in here. And I was just sitting under the sink. I don't love this scent. Also, the dish soaps are going away from Scentsy. They're not currently available anymore by the time you're watching this video. So doesn't really matter, I guess. I do prefer their formula though over like Dawn personally. We like the Dawn like foaming power wash. I preferred this over like the Dawn squeezy too. And then finished a Perfect Peppermint. More Perfect Peppermint. I know I have more of these dish soaps, but we will not be pulling them out until next winter. And then the last wintry thing I finished was Washer Whiffs from Scentsy in Cranberry and Tinsel. This is definitely a wintry scent. I don't know if I have another one of these. I'm not entirely positive. I know this came in a pack of 2, I think. So I might have another one of these. I hope I don't, because I'm definitely over this scent, but if I do, I'll just use it next winter. So there you have it. That is everything that I finished over this month for like hygiene, beauty, some little house cleaning things. That's what I used. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.